Hello, seventh grade. Okay, today I have for you the math that Mrs. Wickup posted for Monday. I'm going to keep this on the whiteboard for the whole entire time. These were the three examples she gave at the beginning of the notes. And then I also have the equation. So the part equals the percent times the whole. So we can keep going back to that to figure out how we need to set it up. So question number 1 says, determine if you are finding the part, percent, or whole. And it says 53% of what number is 16. How I did that one, remember percent goes over 100, and then I have is and of. And I also know that I have part on top and whole goes on the bottom. So for number 1, I know the percent, okay, because it says 53 out of 100. So I'm either finding the part or the whole. And it says is 16. So that goes on top. So I'm finding the what? Okay, next one, number 2. What equation would be used to solve the following percent problem? 19 is what percent of 62? Okay, I'm trying to find the percent. When I try to find the percent, I'm going to use the first one. So the percent is what I'm trying to find. My part for that one is 19. So number 2 is going to be 19 equals my whole is 62 and my percent is n. So there is the equation that you're going to use for number 2. Okay, next one. Number 3. Which equation would be used to solve the following percent problem? Find 45% of 210. Okay, I'm going to put the is and of up on top again. So I have the is and I have the of. I lost the question. Find 45% of 210. So I have the whole. So this is the example that I'm going to use right here. My percent is 45. Remember, I need to get that as a decimal. So in order to do that, I just need to move my decimal 2 spots over. So it's 0.45. I'm going to multiply it by the other number that I have that I know, which is 210. And that is going to give me n. So 0.45 times 210 equals n. Okay, next one. What is 5% of 162? So what is 5% of 162? I again need to change my percent, move that decimal 2 spots. So I have 0.05. I'm going to multiply that times 162. Okay? Multiply it by 162, and you will find the part. That's what you're trying to find for the first one, is the part. Okay? So you should be able to finish that one. Number 5. Sorry, I'm feeding Shay too. In the Central City Grand Prix, out of 30 cars that started the race, 12 of them finished. What percent of the cars finished the race? I'm trying to find the percent. So for number 5, I'm putting the 12 equals 30 times n. That's my percent. I'm going to divide both sides by 30. And when I do that, I get that n is equal to 0.4. However, I want it as a percent. So I need to move my decimal 2 spots. Zoop, zoop. And that gives me 40%. Okay, last one. Number 6. Oh, hold on. Let me pull it up on my phone. I lost it. Number 6 says, Bill is in a class of 15 boys and 35 girls. 40% of the students in the class take the bus to school. How many students do not take the bus to school? So for this one, the first thing that I needed to do was find the whole. How many students are there total? So I have 15 boys, and I'm going to add that to 35 girls. So my whole is going to be 50. Now I know the whole. I am trying to find the part. So I'm going to do my part equals 0.4, because remember, 40%, move that decimal 2 spots, and that's going to equal 0.4. So I'm multiplying 0.4 times the whole, which is 50. And I'm going to get that x is equal to 20. However, I'm not done. That's not my answer. I am trying to figure out how many do not take the bus, and this is how many do take the bus. In order to finish it, I need to do 50, because remember, there were 50 total. I need to subtract the ones that do take the bus, and that is going to get my answer for how many do not take the bus. Okay, I hope that made today a little bit easier. I know this was definitely a little bit more challenging than last week with setting up the proportions. As always, if you have any questions, you're still stuck, please reach out to me or Mrs. Wickup for more help. Other than that, have a great day, and I will see you later. Bye.